What's up, raw babes? And today I'm giving you very much raw. By the thumbnail, you already know this will be a raw tutorial, so let's just jump right into it. Today we have our beautiful client here, and you guys already know I do not do my tutorials on the clients because they're back to back. I do not want to be behind, but this is a loyal client, so that was the best thing of me seeing her walk through those doors. I had to push out a video for you guys since I miss you guys so much. So let's just jump right into it. So the first thing you'll do is cleanse your client's skin just to avoid any type of breakouts. I like to go on with Noxzema pads. You guys can get it from Walgreens, which is one of my favorites. They're very strong, but honey, they get in there. And my grandma put me onto this, so I always put the girls on. And then you have to prep the skin. Prepping the skin is very important. The more you prep the skin is how your skin will glow throughout the makeup beat. So I like to go in with the Triple Repair Moisturizing Cream. You guys can go purchase that from Ulta. And then I also like the e.l.f. Primer. I love this combo. It really eats the skin down. In the last video, we had a lot of controversy about which one y'all preferred, eyebrows last or eyebrows first. One thing about it, y'all know Lachey can beat down either way, but I just wanted to come out with this video to show you guys that you can still do the eyebrows the OG way and still kill the look, okay? Before we start filling in the brows, I wanted to mattify the area, so I went in with some Airspun translucent powder. You guys can get that from either CVS, Walmart, Walgreens. And then I just began to set that area. And then now I'll go into filling the brows the OG way, meaning beginner way. I like to go on with some Ruby Kisses liner. This is from the beauty supply store in Miami. And I'm going in with the shade Dark Brown. And I'm just filling in those brows. And I know you guys are going to get a little bit agitated with her talking. But girl, we didn't see each other a little minute. Remind you guys, I just had a baby. I haven't seen her in a while. So yeah, we had to catch up on a lot. And then this is an Aquarius and another Aquarius. So two Aquariuses, oh my God, we get each other, we understand. We talking about relationships, past relationships. Real soon, I'm gonna do a video where you guys can hear our conversations. I'm gonna get some microphones just so it can be similar to like a broadcast makeup tutorial. Y'all let me know if y'all will be interested in that. Comment down below. The shade that we went in for to conceal the bottom of her brow was in the shade Deep Chestnut from e.l.f. Camo Concealer. And then I begin to go with my Real Technique brush and blend that concealer out. Remember, this concealer dries down very fast. The e.l.f. concealer that doesn't really dry down as fast is a hydrating one. But also, like I said, all e.l.f. cosmetics is good, y'all. So if you want a low-end product line, you want to try their cream blushes, their contours, their creams, everything, their powders, brushes, even when it comes to the eyebrows, y'all, e.l.f. has a good cosmetics line and it's not that expensive. Y'all go get that. Remember when I always tell you guys, it's not about what you use, it's how you use it, period. And now it's time to line up the top of the eyebrow. Now if you guys wanted to avoid a halo eyebrow, meaning similar to like a clown eyebrow look, make sure that you're going in with the shade on top as the original skin tone or a concealer that's closer to the skin tone. The first concealer has to be at least 2 to 3 shades lighter than your skin tone, just so it can give that detailed arch effect. And the shade that we used to conceal the top of her brows was from Born This Way Concealer in the shade Spice Rum. And now it's time to get ready to set those lids just to get prepared for the eyeshadows. Now I wanted to do a smoky brown look. Normally this is the first way that you go in. You go in with like a orangey warm type of brown, and then you just smoke that up with a dark brown. And when I tell you guys, I just love me a brown smoky. It looks so good on dark skinned ladies, even a girl that's darker than her. Like, I always keep up with wanting that eyeshadow to show on my girls. And the palette that we use for today's look is from the new Precision palette by Beauty by Melissa. I'll make sure that I put her tag down below in the description box. Now it's time to go on with my e.l.f. Cosmetics brush and also my NARS Longwear Foundation in the shade New Caledonia. And I'm sorry, please disregard. It's not the Longwear Foundation, it's the Soft Matte Foundation. Yeah. Full coverage, beat down. And look at the color match, y'all. This really melted into her skin. Y'all, this was eating down. I know y'all gonna go crazy in the comments, like, let's share that color match, go crazy. But yeah, this color match really ate down. When you guys are color matching your clients, make sure that you're looking at their chest. Now it's time to conceal, but I like to go in with a little bit more full coverage and also just to correct certain areas. So I go in with a concealer shade that's similar to the original skin tone. So I went in with the Spice Rum Concealer from the Born This Way Concealer, and the spots where I feel like I wanted her to have a little bit more coverage, which is her smile line. She smiled a lot, so I wanted the full coverage right around that area. And then also for the remaining of the concealer spots, I went in with the shade Chestnut. Key to a real snatch Michael Jackson nose. You have to make sure that you're bringing your lines inward other than outwards. When you're bringing it outwards, you're making the nose appear more bigger than what it is. You want to snatch that nose up. So make sure your fine lines is going inward. So for the contour, we went in with the cream concealer from L'Oreal Infallible Wear Concealer in a shade Espresso. And I love low-end concealers. When it comes to e.l.f. and L'Oreal Infallible Wear, y'all, those are my favorite low-end concealers. For the cream blush, we also went with the e.l.f. Cosmetics in the shade Coral Crush. Now, when it comes to blush, y'all know I'm obsessed. Now, if it's a little bit too much blush and it looks too red, just going back in with your foundation brush just to cool it down. Go back in with your foundation brush just to blend out all the edges. And remember, your powder puff is your best friend. If you feel like something look a little bit too harsh, blend it out. Now it's time to add a little bit more full coverage to pop that under eye. I like to go in with the Born This Way concealer in the shade Warm Beige, and I love this so much. If you guys want to know how to have that Barbie doll look and bright under eye, make sure you go in with a shade that's at least 3 to 4 shades lighter than your original skin tone, because the normal shades for concealer is supposed to be 2 to 3. So just go up a little bit notch just to have a bright under eye. And make sure with blending that concealer, you let it dry down for like a few seconds just so it can be full coverage, and then just stay in place. You should not be blending that concealer all the way out to the rest of the face. Stay in the place where you put that concealer. After the creams, you'll get a whole nother puff pad, and then you'll begin to set the face. But y'all know me, I set my entire face. The first setting powder that I use is supposed to be complementing those bright areas, so that setting powder will be a little bit more brighter. Now, the setting powder I will use to set the remaining entire face to have that matte and long-lasting base, I'll go in with a setting powder that's a brown, something way darker, closer to her original skin tone. And now it's time to snatch up and set those creams. I'm going in with the Juvia's Place Volume 4. I love her blushes so bad. Juvia's Place have some raw blushes, and y'all gonna see me continue to add on that blush. I love me a bubblegum blush. And then also I went in with the Fenty powder. I hope I showed, oh, Mocha Mommy, just to bronze up her skin. And now it's time to snatch up her features. I'm going in to snatch that nose, also her cheekbones. And when I tell you guys, I over love a good bake. The baking eats down, okay? So remember, you're going across the face. You're not going directly down. Remember, you have to make the face appear more smaller. Most of you guys will do the setting going more down, and it will make their face look longer. So when you're baking, it really matters about how you placement that powder. We went in with the shade Banana Bread, and we went in with the Cinnamon Bun from Huda Beauty. I love Huda Beauty setting powders. So if you guys never tried that, girl, get into it. I smoked out her bottom lash line, and I also went in with some Inglock gel liner, and now I'm going in with the same to snatch up that inner corner wing liner. I love me an inner corner cat eye, like it eats down, especially for her. I feel like if she get a look and I don't do that, she's gonna look so naked to me. Some people have the eyes for cat eyes and some people don't, and she literally does, so it really just eats down. After I apply that wing liner in the front, I like to go in to pop it up a little bit more. She booked for a naked beat with a pop. So now I'm going to go in with that dual lash glue just to go in that area. And I'm just going to pat along some glitter and also some loose glitter. You guys can go try J. LaRue Cosmetics for the glitters. Very cutesy. I went in with top that with some white gold. Yeah, some white gold shimmer. Y'all, this beat was eating down. I just wanted to show you guys how to amp up your look, and it still gives. Y'all, and she ate down. Now, a lot of you guys be asking why my girls be looking so exotic. I feel like my girls up the score with the last 2 years of looking so exotic by their lashes. Lashes make a big difference. I have lashes on here hand where I stack the lashes up and make it look like they have individuals, or sometimes my clients come in and they already have their individuals on, and I just love how dark and seductive it makes the eye look. I don't know how to explain it, but it just gives. So if you want to try out on your models and try to achieve certain looks, I'm gonna be honest, the lashes makes a big difference on the clients. So now I'm going in with some brown lip liner from Ruby Kisses. And she was talking, like I said, we was talking, so I don't want y'all to get irritated. I did clean up her lips, and it just, oh, chef kiss. I went with the Maybelline lipstick nude, and I love Maybelline. Y'all have to really dib and dab. I'm gonna do a video coming up of me doing like a haul into Ulta, just to go in and show you guys the highly recommended products and what you guys should get. And I feel like that would eat down. So if you guys also want that one, make sure y'all comment down below on what y'all want to see. And right now I'm just going in to line up the lips, and then I also will go in with a center of an ombre lip. I like to go in with a concealer shade. So I got my concealer from the L'Oreal Infallible Wear Concealer. You have to make sure the concealer shade is like a white, just so you can tone the pink of how you want it. I wanted a pretty bubblegum soft pink. So you have to do that ombre lip for that. But this was eating down. The best combo for light skin girls, dark skin girls, this is the best combo. Yeah, your girl done moved on up. I'm no longer a MAC Studio Fix girly. I'm so sad. But this is the Pro Filler Soft Matte Power Foundation. And when I tell you guys, this shade I use for the remaining of her face. Very full coverage for my first time getting into it. I brought a few shades because they were on sale for $20. This shade right here I used to set underneath her bright under eye and her bright areas. My review for this powder is very full coverage, very smooth, very filtered. This is really similar to the MAC Studio Fix, but it's like a different type of coverage. I don't know how to explain it, but Fenty Beauty, y'all did that. It was on sale for $20 each, so hopefully you guys can go look up and they still have it on sale. But I really splurged up because I never know when people are going to discontinue things. And I think this line is discontinued. But MAC, y'all really messed up discontinuing the MAC Studio Fix original. Like, I really brought a new one, and y'all know I know the MAC Studio Fix press powders by heart because I'm so used to it all these years. I went to go buy a similar shade that I ran out of, used it on a client. It was darker and it was shimmery. Girl, I said what? So they really fumbled when they changed the formula of things. Y'all not helping us at all. And then also shout out to Morphe. I'm gonna get on y'all too. Y'all know the bronzer palettes I used to use on my Raw Babes videos. Like, they discontinued that too. Like, I don't know what's going on. They discontinued the Morphe nude in the shade Virgin that I used to use for the lip combos. Everything is discontinuing. So I feel like I'm gonna have to come save y'all. So Lachey coming out with products this year. Whoop, whoop. Lachey's coming out with a product line this year. So y'all look forward to that. And I got y'all back. Yes, I use all those sprays. Make sure before you use the sprays that you do your finishing touches. From all that blending, you can blend away the real good details like the nose contour, the blush. So bring that back in before you set the face. Yes, I use 4 different sprays. I use Revolution, L'Oreal, Morphe in one size. Listen, the girls in Miami, they be out till 7 a.m. in the morning. So I be having to have my girls be lasting all night. For the highlighter, I went in with the Ruby Kisses highlighter. And then I also went in with, it's in the shade Bronze. And I also went in with the shade Cowboy by Urban Decay highlighters. Girl, this eats down. I made sure I did every little finishing touch before she left. And y'all, this beat is crazy. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for supporting me. I had to come out with a video because I know y'all was finna beat me up and say Lachey. I know you did not just not record her. So yes, this came out so cute. 2 Aquariuses together in this video, period. If y'all love Aquariuses, comment down below. If y'all don't, do not comment that, girl, because I'm going to reply. But yeah, your girl from Miami, Florida. So if you ever want to come down to Miami and book a one-on-one class or book any type of makeup appointment or anything like that, y'all come on to Miami. I'm welcoming y'all. If y'all are new to this channel, welcome. For the Raw Babes who been here, y'all already know what it is. Make sure you click that bell notification bell to be the first one to see whenever Lachey Glams posts. Also, tell a friend and tell a friend that this is the page where you will learn all the gems I put the girls on. I love you guys so much. Beat that click that big subscribe, okay? Subscribe big time, and comment down below how you feel about this video, what we all talked about in this video, and I love you guys so much. Follow me on all platforms at Lachey Scams on Instagram and TikTok. Love you guys. Bye. Mwah.